today's special. Of course, Jay Manuel is with us for the entire hour, making us look flawless. And so again, hang in there for your today's special. But now we're gonna move to the Luxe Filter Loose Powder.
Brand new.
Brand new.
People have been waiting and asking about this since I launched this brand, because you're used to my Luxe powder, which is a very specific, you have to choose between different shades and it gives a lot of color. This is the Luxe Filter Loose Powder because I gave you two different blurring actions. So you've got that diamond dust, you've also got that micronized silk, which absorbs unwanted oil, but also that micronized silk sits in your enlarged pores and fine lines. And then you've got crushed amethyst and crushed ruby and crushed pearl. And the reason for that is most powders, we were talking about this before, age you. It can be the death of anybody, no matter how young or how old you are. And so what I wanted to do was create a loose powder similar to my Luxe powder that literally I've removed all of that aging talc, and then you've got these crushed gemstones, and then now this looks like the powder to cream, but the way you'll know it's different is it has a solid base. And you only have to choose between light, medium, and deep, because this is a true translucent veil. You open the little sifter, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just dump it in the cap again. That's why I created that custom cap. And you can do a couple of things with this. One, this is truly a sheer veil. So even if you're not wearing a foundation or a concealer and you just want the illusion of a filter, and you don't want to look like you're wearing any makeup whatsoever. So we have
seconds to get out the door.
Seconds to get out the door, but you want to kind of kill unwanted shine, but you don't want to look like you're wearing any powder. This is like your airbrush in a compact. Literally, it is so smooth and sheer, because what it's gonna do is it's gonna kill any shine, because micronized silk is absorbing unwanted oil as opposed to a talc, which gives you kind of like that starched look to your skin, chalky look. This absolutely airbrushes the skin out. We're gonna look at it before and after, and then I'm gonna show you guys a pro tip. Now, do you see how she looks even more blurred?
Yes.
She totally looks blurred. And again, crushed, crushed gemstones. You've got crushed amethyst, ruby, pearl. You've got that genuine diamond dust, micronized silk.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Because a lot of us, we love to watch those YouTube videos.
I'm gonna do it right now. I think I know what you're gonna ask. Look at me, I'm like ahead of you. I'm using my blender tool, which you get in the Today Special, and I'm literally gonna show you what they do on those YouTube tutorials. Now, most people would go, I could never do this with powder. This would instantly bring out every line that I have. Literally, even if you're like young, 16, 18, you do what they do in those YouTube tutorials, what happens, it ages you. But the reason women do this is they love to highlight. The other thing I'm gonna show you, you can look straight. We're gonna show you guys this really quickly. If you've got feather-proof lipstick on, that's great. But what if everyone ends up eating that greasy chicken, your barbecue, whatever? This is what the pro makeup artists do all the time. And this is why I created this precision blender tool, and that's why it's in the Today Special, because everyone would always ask me what I was using. What you can do is, these are the tricks we do. You see them in the YouTube tutorials all the time. But when you use a traditional powder, if you do this and then whisk it away, you still see that starch after effect. And watch this, I'm going right up underneath the eye. Look how it disappears and highlights. She looks blurred. Beautiful. You do not see that white halation. Like a traditional powder, you would see that white starchy after effect. It is a true sheer veil kind of filter. That's why I call it the Luxe Filter Loose Powder, because it's really more of a filter. And you only have to choose between light, medium, and deep, because this really fits on all skin tones.
I gotta tell everybody though, we have less than a minute, and then we are moving forward. So if you want this is one of the more limited products of the entire day. The deep is actually gonna be the one that will sell out first. And I love what Jay said. If we just have seconds to get out the door, but we wanna look like we have a filter, that beautiful blurred look on our skin, then just put this on, because it's translucent, no color.
It's true translucent. So again, whether you have makeup on your skin and you just wanna kind of perfect it in a one-step done really quickly, or if you have no makeup on and you're thinking, geez, this isn't my day, but I just want to look a little more perfected. The Luxe Filter Loose Powder, remember there's a really reduced amount of talc in it, and you've got all those crushed gemstones, diamond dust, which scatters the light. You also have that micronized silk. You've got the crushed amethyst, crushed ruby. And literally, as you can see, as I was doing and as Jan is doing there on set, you barely even have to look at your skin. You can literally dust it all over. And I can tell you, I've got super oily skin. And when I go on camera, the Luxe Filter Loose Powder is what I use.
And I would never, exactly, I would never know that because your skin just looks perfect. Okay, hang in there. We do want to remind you too of our today's special. We are